it's me again. I hope you know who I am at this point. Today is going to be a little bit different. Fortunately and wonderfully, I've seen a lot of people on my Facebook and Instagram who have become pregnant, which is awesome and wonderful, and it inspired me to kind of do a video about pregnancy and nutritional needs and recommendations during pregnancy. And again, as all my videos, but especially this one, this video is for general knowledge and is for entertainment purposes. You have questions about pregnancy, nutrition, and things of that nature, and you are pregnant, please talk to your healthcare team. Please check with your healthcare team before you take any of this advice, because this is just general advice and I want everybody to have happy and healthy pregnancies. So with that, let's dive in. Okay, this video, of course, is about pregnancy. I'm going to talk about weight gain and exercise during pregnancy. I'm going to talk about the food groups during pregnancy. I'm going to talk about some caffeine do's and don'ts. Some caffeine do's and don'ts during pregnancy. So let's get started. First, weight gain and exercise. But first, weight gain. So here is this card. There's a lot of words on it. I understand it's kind of confusing and everything. I'll let you take a look at it. So basically what this card is saying is that if you are of a normal weight of a BMI between 18.5 and 24.9, you should roughly gain about a pound a week of your pregnancy. If you are carrying one child, not two. So as you can tell, as your weight increases and decreases, as the amount of babies increases, your needs change, and this is just due to the energy availability and the energy needs for the child. So, yeah. With this being said, you should exercise during pregnancy like you should exercise at any point in your life. Exercise is good for heart health, it's good for general bone, muscle, everything health. So the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, sorry, I know I butchered that, suggests 30 minutes a day or more of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week, if not every day. And moderate intensity exercise is light jogging, light weightlifting, yoga, things of that nature. And really it's just to, keep you healthy. This doesn't mean that if you don't exercise at all to start doing 2-hour workouts a day. Please don't do that. You want to make sure that the amount of exercise you are doing is healthy for your baby and healthy for yourself, so check with your doctor. But in general, 30 minutes a day, most days, of light jogging or light weightlifting. So that's exercise and weight gain during pregnancy. The next is the food groups. I have another flashcard for this, and the USDA actually has a really cool tool. It's called the USDA Daily Food Plan for Moms, and I'll put the link for that in the description of this video so that you can go and play around with it. But this. So as you can tell, as you grow and as the baby grows, you need more calories to compensate for that. You are using more energy and the baby needs more energy, so you're consuming more energy, and that happens by consuming more of the food groups. Blood volume during pregnancy increases about 50%. So as you can see down here, the amount of water that you should be drinking goes from about 8 cups to 10 cups a day to compensate for that extra blood volume. So in general, eating more and drinking more during pregnancy is to compensate for the increased blood volume and the growing of the baby. I did want to talk about gestational diabetes because it happens to a lot of women. Gestational diabetes is basically diabetes when you're pregnant, and it can happen to anybody at really, any pregnancy. You could have had it, you could have not had it in your first pregnancy, but you have it in your second pregnancy. Basically, it's just because your hormones are changing and your body's changing, and so sometimes blood sugar and hormones can get all out of whack and cause gestational diabetes. Fortunately, most of the time it goes away after birth, but sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes you can get type 2 diabetes. It does increase your risk for type 2 diabetes later in life, even if you are a usually healthy adult. So that's just something to look at. You could ask your doctor about it and stuff like that if you are concerned. But in general, this is some good guidelines to go off of for calorie intake, food group intake, and water intake. Okay. So next, I want to talk about caffeine. I don't have a flashcard for caffeine. It's kind of short. So for a very long time, medical professionals have always suggested that women do not consume caffeine while pregnant. And some of that is warranted because caffeine does cross the placenta to the baby. However, research shows that consuming less than 200 milligrams of caffeine a day has no negative side effects on the baby. And that is about a cup or two of coffee or tea a day. So if you are an avid coffee drinker, then you don't have to quit cold turkey. You can have a cup or two a day. Just make sure that you check with your doctor to make sure that this is okay for you. Every pregnancy, every person, everything is different. So please just check with your doctor to make sure that amount of caffeine is okay for you. One thing that I really want to point out is how you can still have caffeine. On average, you can still have caffeine. However, you want to stay away from energy drinks. Energy drinks are not great in general for anybody, but for a pregnant woman, the other stuff in energy drinks can cross the placenta as well, and they can actually harm your baby. So maybe a cup or two of coffee a day and just kick the energy drinks for a while. So that's caffeine. So this video, I really hope helped you. We got 1 pound of weight gain on average per week of your pregnancy, and 30 minutes of light jogging or light weightlifting a day, every day while you're pregnant. Eating more and drinking more water to accommodate the energy needs for the baby and the increase in blood volume in yourself. And then drinking a cup or two of coffee or tea a day, as long as it's not energy drinks, should be fine. Just check with your doctor. And again, all of this, check with your doctor. Like I said, every person, every pregnancy is different. And you need to make sure that your healthcare team is on board and aware of what you are doing so that they can help you along, and hopefully you have a happy and healthy pregnancy. Okay, everyone, thank you. Please leave some comments or requests or concerns, anything below, and I will sure to get back to you. I will see y'all next week.